How to beat every doors monster, but it's the better version. Rush is one of the most common monster in the game, and is to be seen in every game. The earliest he can be seen is past door 6 or door 6. And how to survive him is, when you see flashing lights, when there are no eyes in the room, you hide in the closet and wait for him to pass. Ambush is an entity just like Rush. They do the same thing, but Ambush does one thing that Rush doesn't do. When the lights flash, you go in the closet and you don't get out. Immediately when Ambush passes, what you do, you get out the closet when Ambush passes, and then a second later you go back in. Glitch is an entity that you can only encounter if you are away from your squad. In solo, if a door glitched and you can't get through, he will teleport you in the next room doing 0 damage. The way to survive him is by sticking with your squad, not leaving them. Eyes is an entity that can only kill you if you stare at it for a while. And how to survive him is by staring at the floor or by not looking at him. Halt is a ghost entity that appears when the lights flash like Rush and Ambush, but they flash more than once. Once you enter the hallway, you will be seeing messages saying, "Turn around," and you listen to it. You don't turn your camera because it takes more longer. All you do is move backwards. Moving backwards also helps you so you see where he is. But it's easier, you can turn your camera. Screech is an entity that can be found in the dark rooms. And he is a creature with tentacles, and has large teeth and is like ink. To beat him, you will hear a sound. Once you hear that, you must around the room and stare at him. You will get jump scared, but you will take 0 damage staring at him. But if you don't, he will jump scare you, doing damage. Jack is an entity that you can only encounter in closets or hallways when you open a door turning into a blood room. It's a 200th of seeing him in a closet, and a 2000th of seeing him in a hallway turning into a blood room. Jack does 0 damage when you encounter him, so you don't really survive him. He can't kill you. Timothy is a spider that is rare just like Jack, and is like Jack. Instead of spawning in closets or hallways, Timothy spawns in drawers. Unlike Jack, Timothy does damage. He does a quarter of your health, and to survive him is by just not getting him 3 times in a row, but that would be a very rare chance. Seek is a mini boss that spawns when I start to appear around the room. He can be seen through doors 20-50 and 70-93 for the second part. To survive him, there are a few parts: bookshelves and doors. For the bookshelves, you must follow the blue light under the bookshelf and crouch. For the doors, you must look left and right, and if the blue light isn't in either of those doors, turn and go through the straight door. For this part, you need to dodge the hands and dodge the fire. You may die by them. And that's how to beat Seek. figure is the main entity or boss. In the game, people say he was the one who created the monsters at first. He may seem hard to beat, but the more you do it, the way easier it gets. First, what you have to do is crouch, because he senses your movement. And once you crouch, you must scatter around the library looking for books. Looking for books is easy if you know how to do it. How to do it is by listening to the magical sound, and that's when you know there's a book around you. If you don't know what to do about the books, there will be a desk with a note on it, and it tells you what number the shape means. Pretend you have a square, and the square has one tally mark. That means what order the number by the square should go to in the code. Now here's some gameplay of how to beat this. I made some cuts so it's not that long. Anyway, enjoy!